Hello, gentlemen. Good evening. Jai Hind. You are welcome to my channel, Karam SSB at the rate Kinetic Karma 19. Today, we are going to discuss one of the most important tests in SSB known as group discussion. Let us first learn what is the aim of group discussion. It is to find out the natural leadership level of the candidate and select the right candidates or individuals for various appointments of the courses. Let us learn basics about the group discussion, how the group discussion will be conducted there in the SSBs. And we need to know the nature and scope of the group discussion. Number of candidates would be from 8 to 12 in each group. Time for group discussion is 30 to 40 minutes or 25 to 30 minutes, whatever is decided by the assessor. Time for each candidate is 2 to 5 minutes on an average. Topics, controversial topic oblique subject. Nothing of ideas. Jotting down the points is permitted. Seating is close oblique semicircular pattern and introduction aspirants to introduce themselves. That's the first time you're going to speak. Addressing by a role or chest number. Mostly you address each other by chest number only and retire after briefly explaining the nature and scope of the group discussion and finally announcing the subject topic. This is what is going to be done by the GTO as part of GTO assessment, and you will be divided into number of small groups for your group discussion. This is part of your vacha. Vacha means the expression. Mansa, vacha, karmana, three branch testing approach at we call it assessment approach at SSBs is adopted. So this is going to be form part of your vacha as well as the ground test. It is forming part of the ground testing and you will be tested on this. That is going to be in stage 2 once you've cleared the screening test. Gentlemen, before we put another video on some specific topics of group discussion, let us learn first what are the essentials of group discussion. These are essential requirements. Knowledge, definitely all of us know that if you have a knowledge on the subject, you can speak better, you can moderate also, and you will be in a better position. So knowledge, acquire it. Presentation, how do you speak? Your conduct, your engagement with the entire group, and eye contact, not looking at the assessor, but fully involved in discussion in the group, also cooperating with each other there in the group. Active listening. Once you have spoken, or if not spoken as yet, you listen to others' viewpoint, and based on their viewpoints, you will gather certain other inputs also. And if you want to counter, you will have or you will be in a better position to counter if you are active listener. If you are not paying attention, it is taken as that you are inert or neutral or not interested in group discussion, but you only are interested in whatever you have spoken. So that is your selfishness should not be seen. And if it is there, it will be seen anywhere. In any of the tests, they will find out, but you should not be selfish in your approach. Then it body language. Body language speaks, gentlemen, as one of the videos you have spoken that non-verbal communication gives 55% of your intention. The tone of yours in the discussion or talk is going to be 38%. So balance 6-7% is only your words, what you speak. So that's why your body language, your tone, and the way you indicate or communicate, conduct yourself, behave in the group, that matters the most. Then communication skill, not to be talked about much, because without communication skill you will not be able to be impressive speaker there, and you be meaningful. Take opportunity whenever you get opportunity, just speak and give your viewpoint. As the discussion progresses, and the group will be running out of the ideas and points, because everybody has got some limitation as far as the knowledge of the subject is concerned. Understand the others and their viewpoint, then speak. And there is cooperation. Cooperation means if somebody has not spoken or somebody is speaking, just let him speak. That is what is the cooperation required. And if somebody is struggling to speak and not getting an opportunity, just help him to get the opportunity. If you have spoken 2 to 3 times, and he should also be given an opportunity. Also, just know his viewpoint. He may have a valid point. Then bear patience. Sit there, listen to each other, be patient. Your turn will come. You make your point. Be firm what you say, and what you speak should be communicated to each and everyone sitting there in the group discussion, and they should be attentive when you are speaking. That is what is, gentlemen, the essential requirements which will be listed for you, and just pay attention to these also. Gentlemen, let us know certain prevalent misconceptions about group discussion. Some candidates come with prevalent misconceptions and carry the knowledge from other candidates, mostly the failures. Those who have cleared, they do not have much time to interact because they have to go for their training and all. So they spread some misconception. First is all members will speak turn by turn. No, gentlemen, you have to take your turn. Wait for an opportunity. Be patient and be looking for an opportunity. And wherever you get an opportunity, just start your point and speak. Then is one should dominate over the group to succeed in the test. It is not being seen that you are dominating the group and you are trying to prove better than others. You give your point of view. Most of you may get selected also. If entire group is not performing as expected, it may go wash out also. So therefore you give out your viewpoint and you speak what you are speaking on, and your viewpoint will matter, and your expression and your delivery and how you conduct yourself, and interaction, cooperation and everything with the group. Then is one should always start first in order to succeed. No, it is not. You can take an opportunity. Your turn will come whenever you get an opportunity. So you may be the first one. If somebody does not have idea about the topic, if you have knowledge about it, with the first point which discussed, the knowledge is the most important thing, gentlemen, to start. To give it a kickstart, if you are the only person who knows about the topic, you will be getting an opportunity. And if you are attentive, if you have even limited knowledge on the subject, you still may get to start it. And in between also, you can start. There is no point, and you should be impressive and expressive, and making contact with the entire group. Your uh, speech and the point which you are conveying should be uh, delivered or spoken in such a manner that everybody in the group listens to you, and they may not agree, they may be in favor or against. You speak the way you want to, but engage the group, make them attentive by your way of speech and expression. One should be very aggressive at the discussion. This is what is another misconception. Aggression is, gentlemen, not required here. We will make you aggressive where it is required. You will learn that aggression that is required in the battlefield. This is the friendly group wherein you need to discuss in a polite manner and in gentlemanly fashion, and convey your point and with the right approach. Then is, it is the quality, not the quantity. How much you speak, how many times you speak, that does not matter more, or What matters more is the quality, the facts and figures, how you put across your point to the group. That is what is going to be counted. And every time, don't try to be Mr. Right. Mr. Right tries to push in the group that what is being spoken by him is the only thing which is right, and rest others are not right, they are wrong. So overcome all these problems, these misconception you must know, and I'm sure you will do better in the group discussion. So little more elaboration on this misconception part, gentlemen. If it is clear, your conceptions about the group discussion are correct, so then you will do much better in group discussion, and you will enjoy also. Group discussion is for enjoyment and give out your point of view. You should be aggressive, that we have discussed, not necessary. And you should be polite, you should be patient, you should be cooperative, you should listen to others' viewpoint, receptive. Then you should speak more. No, you should speak quality, not the quantity. You should speak in favor. No, it's not. The topics will be projected in such a manner that you may not like to speak in favor. You may speak against, but convey your point and in a manner in which you seen and you are being, you are so impressive in your delivery and expression. The people in the group listen to you, your viewpoint, and you are going to counter the person who speaks in favor or who speaks in against. So whichever side you want to choose, that is your option. Then you should cut down your opponent. No, let him speak. If you don't agree, you say politely, I have disagreement on this issue. So you want to add something, you can add, and you want to counter, but do not as specific to cut down the opponent who has just spoken on it. That is his viewpoint. And if you want to counter it facts and figures, not indicating on him and not letting him down. That is the methodology which we must follow. You should make others agree to your point. No, that's your point. Whether they agree or not, don't push it on to them, and don't try to be bossing around to just prove that whatever you have spoken, that should be last point as a Mr. Right. Your way is highway. Then you should project yourself in style. Gentlemen, style is the way you speak, the way you project yourself, the politeness, your cooperation, your knowledge, that it was a style, not the gestures which you are going to make there, and you are going to like a firebrand political leader who speaks, and whether it is correct or not, but then he speaks, he makes a statement that is not there in the armed forces. You should be an individual speaker, means you are in the group dominating all the way everywhere, and what you speak, that is the only thing everybody should speak. That is what is your intention in your approach. No, that's not correct. And you be participative. You are part of that group is looking for a common agreeable solution. That is how the discussion is going to take place. And don't disturb, don't make it a fish market. It affects you as well as the others' performance also, and end result would be adverse. So, gentlemen, let's talk about do's and don'ts of group discussion. What are these do's and don'ts? First, we discuss about do's. Initiative, if familiar with topic. That is what I have spoken to you and discussed, that if you know, you have a knowledge, you are aware about the topic, and various facts and figures are there in your fingertips, and you know about the subject matter, initiate, speak. You should be the initiator. Second is, it is not necessary to initiate unless well versed. If you do not have knowledge of the topic, don't initiate it. Just listen for some time, one or two candidates. By then you will be able to um, organize your thought process and logical sequence of what you are going to speak with the facts and figures. Then is listen to others. That's normal. Listen others, and whether you are going to speak or not thereafter, you need to be attentive. If you have spoken 2 3 times, you do not want to speak anymore, but still you need to be attentive. That is what is the most important part of this group discussion. 20 25 minutes or 40 minutes, whatever time is given to you. Then is intervene if the discussion is digressing. If you can intervene, can control and make people listen to you if they are digressing from the subject matter and the discussion is going to be in a different direction, please get them back into the center line. Then is intervene if turning out to be hostile. Sometimes people come from different backgrounds and they are little aggressive. They have been taught be aggressive and fight with others and other cut down others. So that should not become hostile. Just intervene. Just request, gentlemen, now we should not fight amongst ourselves. We are looking for a solution. Let us allow one person at a time to speak. Once is given his point of view, then next should speak. Speaking to the point without repeating. Whatever you speak, you should not, that is the principle, beat around the bush. Just speak it with authenticity, facts and figures, backing it, and just do not repeat it. Have another point. Back your point with facts and figures, this I have talked about, and be gentle with your presentation. You need to be, as I told, your gesture and body language matters maximum, that is more than 55%. Be natural, calm, and maintain your composure. Your composure has to be normal. You are not there going to, put pressure on yourself. Enjoy the moment. Participate. Be participative and reciprocative. Participate, also reciprocate. Whatever is being done, whatever is being spoken, listen to that if you have better ideas, and you can contribute or you can contradict politely. Then say thank you before ending your presentation. That is a gentlemanly style. The moment you are going to finish it, just say thank you, gentlemen. Think before you speak. Just do not jump into the discussion and just want to grab the opportunity to start your discussion and you giving your point of view without knowing what is to be spoken, and you just organize your thought process. Control your body language. So that we have spoken about. Body language which is offensive is never appreciated, never liked. It indicates and gives out uh, too much about your personality without even being, having spoken about a particular subject. Your body language gives a lot about it and about your attitude, aptitude, approach. So body language has to be very pleasant and your approach has to be very subtle, positive, and appreciate a good point. Somebody has given a good point, that appreciation goes without saying. Say what you feel without going in favor or against it. Pretty clear? Whatever you feel like, you speak that. I always say, if you've been asked something and if you have to speak on something, if you do not speak, how many percent chances of your not being successful or landing up in failure? 100%. Just because you kept thinking that if I speak like this, it may not be correct, it may be wrong, so you did not speak. So you are as it is beforehand only, you have failed. If you speak, probability is at least 50% probability is there. You have spoken, you may be right, you may be wrong, but chances are there for your being in the list of successful candidates. So better, uh, what you do is you speak, and if something has to be done, initiate, do it. Without doing, without speaking, you think that you reserve your point and point of view, and somebody will just guess you that you are a good man, you've not spoken because you reserve your comment. No, you have to. Gentlemen, now the turn of do nots. So, in group discussion, what is not to be done? That is, you are discussing don'ts. Do not be loud or aggressive. There is no space for shouting and being aggressive. Be polite. Same point can be conveyed in a polite manner, in a subtle manner. Do not go overboard with enthusiasm if you are familiar with the topic. Sometimes you are flowing, busting out of the knowledge of the topic because topic is of your choice. You have enough knowledge about it. Do not be over enthusiastic about it. Just speak nicely, politely, and maintain the tempo. Do not interrupt other speakers. When somebody is speaking, do not interrupt. That is not the correct mannerism. Do not deprecate other speakers. So do not have to be indulging into such activities or such behavior which is not correct in the group and it affects other speaker. Do not speak first if in case you do not or you are not familiar with the topic. This we have already discussed. Do not change your option if you are going for favor initially. You cannot switch to against. So maintain whatever you were for, speak on that. Then do not ask irrelevant questions. Sometimes, in very josh and aggression, you ask another candidate, you tell me this, how can this happen? This is what is happening. What do you think? So this is, you are not, countering that individual. You are selling yourself. You speak what you know with facts and figures, back your statement and then be up to date and show immaculate behavior there. Do not stop abruptly. You're speaking on something and suddenly you run out of, like this, and then you stop. You should not run out of ideas. Your flow should not be interrupted or disrupted, and you should not be, under pressure to finish. Politely finish it, conclude everywhere and whichever topic or whichever discussion you are, your introduction, main body, and finally you need to conclude in 2 3 lines. So do that. Then do not get nervous. I told you, maximum you may fail. So, what to do? Speak, speak, speak. Be confident. Whatever you know, you only know that much. You don't know more than what you know. Are you? Do you? No. But if you do not speak that also, you are going to fail. You will get nervous. So, worst result may be one may fail. So speak confidently whatever you know and enjoy it. Keep a simple, pleasant smile on your face and speak, and do not exhibit your emotions. Sometimes you get engrossed into, topic and emotionally you are charged and you are, sometimes you are aggressive also, sometimes you are so emotionally charged that you do not want to listen to anybody. That should not be the case in point with you. So, gentlemen, having discussed requirements for group discussion and misconceptions, do's and don'ts, let us know what are the key to success in group discussion. The first key is power of expression. If your expression is good, you win the debate. You win, I mean that you made your mark and you have been taken as that you participated well. Then ideas knowledge of the subject is second key. Firstly, you need to have knowledge on the subject which is being discussed. Then generate ideas even from others' points. So be participative. Third is leadership and coordination ability. So your leadership should be seen in that how you speak, how you moderate, how you cooperate, how you interact with the group. So all this is being looked at. So if we just discuss that is something, sometimes it is going in a different, or it is in a tangent, and it is losing its basic focus from the main subject topic. So you got to bring it to the center and in, just get the group together and discuss and make them understand that what is being discussed is not relevant. So somebody is interrupting unnecessarily and heated arguments are there. Your leadership comes in between to control it and moderate it. And then some person or some chess number has not spoken, not got an opportunity. Giving an opportunity also as part of your leadership. Those things are seen whether you are doing it or you are not doing that. Assessor is looking at each and every candidate and chess numbers he is noting down. So wherever you feel like there is a requirement for you to intervene to get the discussion in the right direction, so your leadership comes in play. Do that. Take that opportunity to show your leadership and do coordinate it well so that you are instrumental in making this group discussion successful. Now, gentlemen, group discussion, how the group discussions are conducted. First thing is assign a topic to be discussed. Choose a debatable, relevant topic. Debate can take place on the topic and which is relevant also. Generally, people will be aware about it and discussions will take place. Divide the batch into small manageable groups for discussion. Your batch will have a large number of candidates, maybe 30-40 candidates. So all together they cannot discuss a topic. So they will be divided into 4-5 groups. So comprising from 8 to 12 number in each small group will be there for group discussion. Then use intelligent grouping or a mixed grouping method for selection of group. Selection centers and SSBs are also looking at selecting you as a candidate, giving you an opportunity that you should reveal your qualities and you must be able to sell yourself. If what they are giving you an opportunity, they are not looking at rejecting you or finding fault in you. They are looking at good qualities in you. If you are able to exhibit those good qualities, you will be taken in. This is how this is being planned. That intelligent grouping or a mixed grouping method, wherein active or OIR, those who got good, those who performed very well in stage 1, so that mix is carried out so that they can moderate the group discussion well. Let us talk about a group discussion wherein the group has to reach to a solution and find out, and it has to be a mutually agreeable solution. So in that case, what is the methodology to be followed? Make a group to chalk out a logical action plan such as recognition of a problem, then analyze the problem. Thereafter, brainstorming solution. The entire group discusses, they have to reach to an agreeable solution. It is mutually agreed solution. So thereafter, there's no change in that. Analysis of consequences to the proposed solution. So once group has decided that this is what is going to be the solution of the group, this is mutually agreed, and then it cannot be changed. There will be no time. Then verification of ramification from group members. Each group member has to be taken into confidence, and then the topic is or the plan is decided for execution. This is how the group discussion is aimed at. So gentlemen, it is one of the best techniques to draw out the innermost feelings of individuals and to improve capacity of expression, group working, and to arrive at a conclusion even without agreeing in. So the main aim of this group discussion is to know about the inner feeling of the individual and his expression or the capacity to improve his expression and group working and then arriving to a conclusion even without agreeing in. So you may be contradicting the point of view of others, but when the group has to reach to a mutually agreeable plan, then you have to agree to it. This is what it is about the group discussion. Go well prepared. There are a number of topics, gentlemen, and they may come, may not come. What comes handy to you is your knowledge, your confidence, and your cooperation in the group, and the expression. So, gentlemen, keep following my channel Karam SSB for your preparation for SSB as well as personality development. I'm sure it is going to be beneficial for all of you. It can be started at any age, preferably after 5th class. One can always go through all this. Then at the end of it, when you require to go prepared for your interview, you do not have to run around for your coaching as well as for the guide to guide you. Wish you all the best. Follow Kinetic Karma 19 or Karam SSB. See you in next video. We'll upload another video for you on some other topics. Thank you. Thank you, gentlemen. Jai Hind.